What is up, beautiful people of Mauritius? This is Rajiv from Beyond Digital. In this video, we're going to focus on the 3 biggest mistakes that businesses currently make in Mauritius. I've discovered these mistakes by talking to people, talking to clients in general. So I'm going to tell you what they are and how to fix it. Mistake number 1 is focusing on the wrong metrics. Everybody I talk to, every small business I talk to at the moment seem to be wanting more followers, more likes, more presence. And generally when they hire a business, an advertising or a digital marketing agency, this is what they ask of them. They ask for more presence, or it's the advertising or the agency that proposes, we're going to boost your presence, and that generally means nothing. Presence, likes, more video views, more shares, more comments, more engagement are the wrong metrics. What every business should focus on are when you put your advertising dollars there, when you put out your marketing campaigns there, what you want is you want leads, you want phone calls, you want clients. You want to talk about the additional revenue generated through your online campaigns. You want to talk about the profits that it generates. You want to talk about how many clients, how did you increase your client base, and how did you increase the customer lifetime value. These are the metrics you should be focusing on. Now, mistake number 2, no growth mindset. I've spoken to a lot of lots of prospects and clients. Generally, they see advertising, paid advertising, as an expense. Or if they're doing any sort of advertising, they have a very flat budget for it. For example, businesses put out $5 a day, $10 a day in ads, or whatever that dollar amount is, and it's fixed. The goal should be to increase it every week, every month, depending on your sales cycle, right? You need to be hitting a ceiling, and you need to be wanting to grow, right? This is the, if you want to grow your business, you want to grow your advertising dollars, because generally it's whatever amount that you put in, you get almost the same multiple back, right? Obviously the multiple is not the same all the time. For lower budgets it's a bit more, for higher budgets it's a bit less, but that's the general rule. More you put in, more you get out, right? So advertising should be incremental, right? So don't ask, what is the budget that we should have? You should have a testing budget, and every month you should try to, advertise, get more clients. That's mistake number 2, and how to fix it, fix it in your thoughts. Now, mistake number 3. This one is a big one. It's a bit of a controversy out there. Too many people focus on SEO. That's the magic word. So an agency would come and say, we would get you free traffic, we'll get you out there on Google, and we'll do SEO. And they provide the SEO services, but most business owners don't know what to ask and what is possible, and if SEO is a valid, a valid strategy for their business. In my opinion, I've been doing this for 16 years, and I've provided SEO services when I started my career like 10 years ago. Most businesses in Mauritius don't need SEO, right? If they need it, if they need it, most of the time it's not viable. I'll explain. So search engine optimization is basically where you optimize a keyword that is a money keyword to get clients in, right? And you don't do any paid advertising. So most of the people do this backwards. What you need to do is, when you're starting out, you need to do Google ads, like paid advertising. So let's say you have, you choose 10 keywords. Let me give you an example. And to give you the context on why it's bad is because in Mauritius, most people, when they're searching for something, they either go to an aggregator site or they ask for a referral. You want a hotel, you go to Maridil.me. You want a property, you go to L'Express Property, or you go to Property Cloud, etc. You go to Facebook to find your deals. You don't go on Google searching for it. Most of the time, you already know, which aggregator site you're going to go. If you're looking for e-commerce, people are going to go to, they're going to type, I don't know, I know about Ode Abote, for example. So people are going to go and type the name if they've seen an ad on Facebook. If for Maridil and there's the other Price Guru, for example, people know exactly where they're going. So they type the actual name of the site. So for that, you don't necessarily need SEO because you're going to come up first anyway, unless a competitor is trying to hijack your keyword, right? So the first thing, if an agency comes to you and says, we're going to do SEO for you, first thing you say, what do you think are my main keywords? What are my money keywords? If they tell you something that doesn't align with your business, most of the time they don't know, it means that they don't know what they're talking about, right? So generally, if, like I said, in more than 95% of businesses in Mauritius don't need SEO. And if they do, then it's very, very, very niche, right? Let's say, for example, you are in an offshore management company and you want to attract people who want to do company formation from South Africa, from the UK, right? The problem with SEO is, like, generally it's very difficult to target more than 10 keywords, for example, and those keywords need to be similar. And it's difficult to target different countries with the same keyword, if you see what I mean, right? So generally you do SEO, and with a bit of luck here and there, you might, if the market is not very competitive, you might come up in 2 countries. What I'm saying here is, let's say, company formation Mauritius. This is the keyword. This is your money keyword. Somebody wants to create a company in Mauritius. This is what they go and type. That person might be in the UK. That person might be in South Africa, for example, right? So all your competitors, all the offshore management companies know that this is the money keyword. And if you want to do SEO will get you there, after 3 months, maybe 6 months, because it's a very competitive keyword. So you might have like 10 different variations, or for the same business, some people might type company formation, someone else will type company setup, right? So someone else will type, create business in Mauritius, for example, different ways of saying the same thing. So what you want to do before getting into any SEO campaign, you need to do paid ads and see which keywords actually make money. So you do paid ads. Tomorrow, you start paid advertising Google ads today. Tomorrow, you will have a spot. You will have number 1 spot if you want to, right? And people will click on your ads. They will come on your landing page. They will fill up a form and ask, and then do an inquiry, send an inquiry. Now, if those keywords work, then hey, this is a money keyword. Let me go and do, SEO, search engine optimization for this. But again, the people who are paying for the keywords, they are always going to have the top 5 spots at the top. So remember, whenever you're trying to do SEO, people in those countries, like in the tier 1 countries in the UK, for example, will pay for ads. And they might be taking the top 5 spots. Then you will have the other, 3 spots that will be visible. So sometimes whatever you do in terms of SEO, you'll always be on page 2, right? It's a long game. So, and many people go in and buy the wrong keywords. So this is, my time is almost up. So these are the 3 big mistakes that I found while talking to customers. If you need more clients, you want more market share, you want to dominate your market in Mauritius or internationally, I would love to help. I'll put a link below, or comment dominate, and I'll reach out to you. This is Rajiv from Beyond Digital signing out. Thank you.